Hi, I am Heidi Swapp and this is Create to Remember. And today I want to show you something that would be so much fun to give as a gift or to keep as a keepsake. I don't know about you, but I love little inspirational books that you can find at little gift stores, little boutiques. And my favorite all come from the same publisher, and that is Compendium. And I have almost everything that they put out. They're beautiful books and very inspiring. So let me just show you where I got this idea to begin with. This is a book that obviously is about dads. And so for Father's Day a few years ago, I took this book that has beautiful typography and wording and quotes, and then I added my own photos into it. And so I was able to print little wallet-sized photos and add them in, photos that kind of went along with the quotes and the sayings that were inside the book. And it was it turned out beautifully, and he loved it. And so I loved the idea of taking an existing book and then personalizing it and making it important or special to me. Well, recently I bought this little book that is called What Little Girls Are Made Of. And when I bought it, it looked like this. Just a cute little inspirational book, and maybe even as much of a decoration piece as anything. It has this nice, beautiful hardback spine, and then just beautiful typography and colors and photos on the inside. Well, I thought to myself, this is really cute, but wouldn't it be fun to have as part of an album? And I happen to own a binding machine, and this is called the Cinch, and it's made by We Are Memory Keepers, and it will bind anything for you, and it gives you so much freedom to make so many different things. I mean, I can't tell you how often I reach for this. I love it. So anyway, I just want to show you how this turned out. Like I said, it says What Little Girls Are Made Of. And I still have the beautiful illustrations and typography and colors, but I cut extra scrapbook paper, Basil cardstock, that matched perfectly. And then I added in all of these little photos from my daughter's birthday. She hasn't seen this yet, but I guarantee you when she sees it, I'm never going to see it again. She will love it. And so it's the perfect little size for just adding photos. So those of you who are not scrapbookers out there and who think, I'm never going to make a scrapbook page, this is right up your alley. This is just for you. So easy. So let me show you exactly what it takes to deconstruct one of these beautiful books. And now you're probably thinking, you're going to cut that. And my answer is yeah, I am, with my pink box cutter. So let me just show you right here. I am going to literally, let's see, how do I want to do this? Just cut right down the spine of it. And actually, if you cut right along the crease, there's not chipboard there. It's only paper that you're cutting through. So it's really pretty easy to cut this apart. I'm not going to ruin any of the pages, but I do want to keep the cover nice. Let's see. It's a little bit awkward. I want to keep the covers nice so that I can use them as part of my reconstructed book. Now, obviously, you could cover these with a different paper, or stamp on them, or paint them, or glimmer mist them, or whatever to make them even more personalized. But I think that they're beautiful just like that. Then you're left with this spine and all of these gorgeous pages. Now, if you have one of those big paper cutters, you could just, boom, lop off the end of that. Or you could also use your box cutter once again, and you're going to want to be careful. And I'm just going to cut these pages off. It's going to take me a couple passes to go through all of the layers. And let me just make sure I say this. Make sure that you're using a cutting mat and that you're not cutting on something that is valuable or special to you. Okay, so now here I am with all of my pages. And I've gone and gotten out my stash of Basil cardstock and found papers that matched. Now, I cut them to the same size, and I even rounded the corners, and you can do whatever you want. These pages don't even have to be the same size. They can be whatever you want. All right, so let me just show you. When I go over to my cinch machine, if you have a cinch machine, then you know how to use this, and I'm not going to go into exactly how to use it. The most thing that's important is that you're actually punching in the side that you want to be bound in the machine. And I have this at the 5-inch setting because these pages are 5 inches, and I've read all the instructions. And so watch how, a little bit of muscle, I was able to punch through all of those pages at the same time. You've got to love that. So I can just go again with my covers, the front cover. Let's see, I want to make sure that I punch the back cover right. The back cover. And I could also take time to go through and punch my stack of, oops, I did that a little bit off. That's what happens when you hurry. Take your time. Put it in all the way and make sure that you get it right where you want it. Okay, so now I'm even going to show you how easy it is to bind it, but let me put this back to get all of this stuff back together. I'm going to take the pages that were existing in the book, and you really would want to probably take some time here and collate them how you want to see them. And you can put in as many or as few. You could put in tags. You could punch photos. You can add all kinds of things into this to make it as big as you want. You just kind of want to make sure that your you just want to make sure that your coil is going to be large enough to accommodate the number of sheets that you have in here. All right, now I'm going to put the cover in first. Sorry, let's see. Pages go in first. And I will tell you that the instruction manual that comes with this book, with the tool, is invaluable to you because it will tell you the order of exactly how to put all these pages back on. All right, and you know, it's really fun because they don't have to your pages don't have to line up. It can just be really funky. You can put different types of items in there, chipboard, clear pages, embellishments, and then you just, oops, I'm gonna come down one. All right, so for time's sake, I'm hurrying. Okay, so then I put the cover on and the front. Let's see, I think that's right. I'm gonna be really mad if it's not right, but you can always take it apart, which is good. You can always fix it. All right, now like I said, this is a 3/4 inch coil. So as it says right here, you can press and turn to set it, and that's all going to be in the instructions. And then when you put it right in here in the machine, then all I have to do is press down, and it is going to perfectly bind my book and all of its pieces. So there we go. There's my book all put together. And like I said, if you make a mistake, you can always pull it apart, or if you want to add more things to it, you can pull it apart and reline it all up again. So there you have your book ready to go, and you can add photos into it and embellish it. I have another one that I wanted to show you just really quick, and this one is called What Makes You Smile. And it's got lots of fun ideas, but I also went in and added some of my own envelopes and little pockets so that I can really personalize it. So as you can see, when it starts to get personalized, it gets big, and this is a great time to cut off the spine, stick it through your cinch, and bind it up with your binding machine. And it's a great and easy thing to keep around and keep adding to and use as a creative springboard every day. So hopefully this has given you some inspiration and some ideas, more ideas to use your cinch machine. And be sure to go and check out compendiuminc.com. deconstructed.com and all of the beautiful books that they have there. Anyway, that's it for today. And so join me next time and we'll make more pretty stuff.